Gurinder, how you doing this evening, brother?
I'm doing fantastic, man. How are you?
Man, excellent, excellent. Loving the weather. So, what we're going to discuss tonight is exactly what you need to do from the time that you get a woman back to your place, whether that's from campaigning during the daytime, campaigning at nighttime, or from when you meet a woman on a date and invite her back to your home to kick it, have further conversation, and let things unfold from there. Okay, ready to get into the game?
Let's rock and roll.
Okay, first and foremost, I want you to understand that first and foremost, you need to have your home Macish. The first impression that the woman gets of you is what she gets when she meets you. The first impression that your woman receives is what she's able to gather when she first meets you in conversation in person, right? Now, the next strong impression she gets is the impression that she makes of you when she enters your car. The third impression is going to be when she enters your home for the first time. Now, what is the first thing that the woman meets as she enters your home?
I would say smell.
Absolutely, it's the smell. So, as she's literally walking through the door, okay, whether your lights are on or off, the first thing that happens is the air flows out and she gets a waft and she smells what your home is like on the inside. She gets a sense of, is this guy clean? Is he hygienic? She's getting a feel for what the home is like and what you're like, literally unconsciously as she's walking through the door. So, first and foremost, a player has to always have his home hygiened, cleaned, neat, and well organized. Now, what kind of aroma, what kind of fragrance are you working with inside the home?
I have a diffuser and I have a bunch of scents, vanilla, lavender, um,
Essential oils.
essential oils, absolutely.
Okay, excellent. So you want like a good essential oil diffuser. You have that somewhere in your living room, kitchen
I
area?
do, yeah, yeah, right in the corner over there, usually.
Excellent. Perfect. You just want the strong one that actually emits enough of the mist so it travels about the room. And then
Perfect.
are you working with any candles, any incense?
I don't like incense, but I do have candles. I don't really like them. I just have the LED light from the diffuser running,
Okay.
and I just have that basically running all day.
Cool. Little quick pro tip. If you cook at home, one
Mhm.
thing you want to do is you want to have a protocol for really neutralizing the smell of cooking, right?
Mhm.
Especially if you use a lot of seasonings and you're throwing down in the kitchen. You don't want her walking in smelling like lemon herb crusted salmon. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So if you cook, obviously open your balcony there, let some of the air flow out, close your balcony up, but that's not really going to totally kill the cell. You don't like incense, which is totally understandable, but lighting an incense is probably the fastest way to really neutralize the odor. You can get a pretty standard you can get a standard god damn it. You can get a standard incense from really anywhere. They even sell them at Whole Foods, Trader Joe's.
Mhm.
I'd light one in the kitchen living area, one in the bedroom, one in the bathroom as well. Again, it just neutralizes the odors that might linger in the home. The only thing with incense is they can smell like something was lit. You know what I mean? And have that smoke.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right. So the alternative to that is actually just getting some Lysol spray, walking through your home, spraying it so it gets in the air and
Hmm.
really neutralizes those smell. But you don't want your home smelling like Lysol as she first walks in.
Hmm.
So spray your Lysol around, give that time to kill all the odors, and then that smell will naturally die down. That's when you turn on the essential oils. So when you leave your home to go campaign at night, let's say you leave at 9 p.m., do you have your essential oils on running while you're gone, or do you turn it on when when you make it back home with the
Oh,
woman?
at the moment I leave, the diffuser starts running, and then I leave.
Exactly. So it's running the whole time.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it smells perfect when I come back.
And then when you open that door, boom, she gets met with that nice, inviting smell.
That's right.
So another pro tip, you have the hardwood floors, which looks nice. What you want to do when you mop your floors, okay, change the mop bucket water,
Yeah.
put some water in there, and put some essential oils into the mop
Mm.
water. And you can use tea tree, eucalyptus, sweet orange, lime, whatever you want to use. Mop your floors one time with that, and it'll add an extra kick to the essential oils that you got going on. Just a little separate pro
Perfect.
tip. Now, okay, boom. So you get the woman home, you open your front door, she gets met with that smell, that fragrance. What is the next thing that the woman is
Oh
gonna
man, lights.
100%, right? And that's
So,
what I want to.
sorry, I want to add something. We were speaking last time about what kind of lights to buy. So I went to, I ran some errands today, and I picked up quite a few lights. Man, I would love to show you. They're in my trunk right now.
Yes, indeed. Let's do it, bro. I was literally gonna tell you how to set them up in your home. So if you have them, bro, let's run through it like a
Perfect. Dude,
tutorial.
I got a whole bunch of lights. Let me just grab my keys.
Okay. I love the way your place looks, bro. Like I want to
Thank you,
see what
man.
that view
Thank
looks like during the daytime because you can see the strip from your place, right?
you. Absolutely, bro.
Oh yeah. Nice shirt too, by the way, man. Where'd you get that from?
I think it was Express.
Okay. Grinder, you got your home smelling crisp and clean. Now, when you get the woman home, you walk through the door, the first impression that she gets is the smell. Now, what's the second impression?
Definitely the lights.
100%. Immediately, she's not gonna immediately look into your place and kind of take in all the details. What's gonna happen is as she's orienting herself, the general light quality, it kind of creates a vibe which contributes to the overall impression that she gets. So, what I
Mm,
want you to understand is you need to think about light quality. And you basically have two types of lighting. You have studio lighting, which is white and orange light, and then you
yeah.
have glow lights, which is anything on the color spectrum. So, as we were talking about the other day, I was suggesting that you go online or go to a Best Buy or Walmart and shop for the different types of lights. You can get light bulbs, you can get light sticks, you can get light strips, and then you can get clamps or other types of light fixtures that give you like optionality for how to control the lighting in your home. So with your desk there, because I know you're going to be recording content as well, you can get a glow light that attaches to the desk. You can also get a lamp and you can put a glow bulb in the lamp and you can have a little ambience going on with the color there. You can also have a glow stick, which you've seen like certain creators will use, and it'll be
That's
good for
right.
your personal brand, where you can have like sort of a standing stick that has a full color spectrum and it changes colors. I don't recommend that. I think it's just overly priced for no reason. But then you're going to want tripod studio lights that are basically white or orange, but it's going to give you that level of light that you need to make sure everything is nice and bright and improves the sharpness of the photos and the videos that you take. But what sets the mood, which is what you need to be interested in, is glow lights. And strategically arranging your glow lights so that they emit color from the right angles that captures and it sets a vibe in the whole room, kind of like how nice lounges do or nice nightclubs do when they really get the lighting down. Does that make sense?
It does. Hey, man. I remember us having a conversation about that, right? What kind of lights to get. So I ran to the store and I got a whole different array of different types of lights. Man,
Yep.
I would love to show them to you. They're in my trunk right now.
Okay, for sure, bro. You
You,
move fast. We talked about that yesterday.
I,
Okay.
yeah, I ended up getting them today actually. Hey, man, do you mind if I run to my car real quick and go grab a bunch of the lights?
Yeah, leave the camera there. Yeah, yeah, bro. Excited.
Okay, perfect. All right, bro.
Let's
I'll
see
be
it.
back in a second. All right.
Let's see it. Yeah.
Hey, bro. Okay, so I just grabbed the lights right here,
Nice.
right? So I'm gonna take them out of the packages and just show you individually if that's cool.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Go ahead, take your time, lay them out so I can see exactly what we're working with, and then I'll talk you through where to set them up so it creates the best vibe in your place.
Perfect. So I'm gonna flip my camera around and just literally take them out as we were talking.
All right, let's do it.
So Cameron, I basically laid everything out, right? And I just want to I want to start from the right to left and just kind of walk you through everything that I got.
Perfect, bro. All right, I see we have a floor lamp
Yeah. So this is a floor lamp. I think it's 62 inches, so I think it's about 5.1 feet, something like that.
Excellent. So shoulder
Right?
height, which is perfect.
I end up getting the clamp that you told me to
Hang
get.
on, go back to that floor lamp,
Okay.
and I want to make a note. So if you look at the photo on the box there, it actually has a lamp shade, such as the one on this desk next to me. And what's really cool is what we're going to do is put a glow light bulb behind that lampshade. So some lamps, Grinder, it's kind of like they're transparent or they're too lucid, and you can see the bulb.
Mm.
But what creates the player kind of vibe is that the light just glows through, a more opaque shade so that they're not looking directly at the light bulb, which is kind of harsh on the eye. So good job choosing that particular lampshade.
Thank you, man. And then over here we have the clamp for the light that will be on my face, and obviously I have my camera there as well.
Okay, great. Now, I want you to explain two things. Number one, like I said previously, you basically have two lights in the way that I look at it. You have studio lighting, which is
Mm.
white or orange light. It just lights the room. It puts lights in the room so that when you're capturing a photo or a video, it improves the sharpness, contrast, and the general lighting, right? Like how bright the image comes out to be.
Mm.
Now, after that, you have ambient lighting, which is what we're going to use the glow lights for. So it's not the primary light, it's more of a secondary light that casts a hue. Now, the next thing is what we're looking at is directive lighting, right? So that desk lamp is perfect because what you're going to have, you have the light fixtures in your home, such as the overhead lights on the ceiling, and then you're going to have the secondary lights, which are going to be the glow bulbs that you put on that floor lamp, for example. The next set of lighting that's going to be really important is the ambient lighting, which we'll get to that in a second. But then you have this directive lighting here. So that clamp will connect to your desk. You'll plug it in via USB into your laptop or whatever the outlet allows. And then it's going to hold your phone just like you see in the image. And then that circle light there actually glows. So you can change the color of it. And then whenever you're doing a stream or recording a reel or some kind of format video for your personal brand, you can direct that light right onto the face. So you can have your tripod lights adding overall more light to improve the image quality, but then
Mm.
you can put that directive light right on your face and you can choose to have that be white, orange, or you can have a glow effect going on. Does that make sense? The difference?
It does make sense, yeah.
Awesome.
Right? And then I have two of these 25 feet light strips,
Yeah,
right?
that's what's up. That's what's up. And you see how even on the image of the box, they kind of chose inconspicuous places to put the strip, like under the couch there or bed, and then like kind of behind that desk that they have on the wall. So you can't really see the light source, but you can see the glow, right?
Exactly. I like that, yeah.
Exactly. It gives it that
Two.
ambient kind of real smooth playerish feel.
And it has adhesive to it as well, so
Yep.
which is pretty
You can
cool.
put these on your wall. You can put them on your kitchen island. We'll find a good spot.
Oh wow. Awesome. Oh, that's a good idea. Kitchen Island. I like that. Oh wow. Something like around this, right? Like un over there, or over here.
Right. Right. So like with that strip, bro, question,
Yeah.
is there anywhere, so that's a USB plug-in, right? It plugs into a USB, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, I think yeah.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. But check this out real quick. Do you have a USB outlet? I know like a lot of the more modern homes such as yours have those USB plugins. Does your island
Yeah,
have them?
this one actually, yeah, I have this.
Ah, perfect. Okay. Look, oh, so player. So yo, you'll plug in the USB of that light strip right there, right?
Oh,
And then,
perfect. Yeah.
yeah, now lower the camera down, squat down a little bit,
Okay.
and touch it with your finger. So angle the camera up. Show me, angle the camera up. You're way too close, bro. Okay, yep, yep. Reach with your finger, touch the top corner there against the wall. Boom. You kind of want to put the adhesive strip there, and you're going to run it all the way around the island. So your
Amazing.
island is going to have like a little glow emitting from the bottom.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? That'll be
That'd be
cool.
tight. Yeah.
With the
I
lights
like that.
off in your place, that'll set it off.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. What else we
I'm
got?
digging it. So I got two of those. I don't know what we want to do with the second one, but
Okay.
anyways. Okay, so you told me to get two of these.
two glow light bulbs. You can plug those into any lamp fixture.
And then I have one with slightly lower wattage.
Okay, so you have 100 wattage, the two 100 wattage bulbs, one 60-watt bulb. So the
Yeah.
60-watt bulb is what you see here on this little desk
Yeah.
lamp to my side. So that's where you're going to put the lower wattage light bulb so it's not too
Uh,
harsh right next to your face. And
yeah.
then the higher wattage bulbs, you'll put those on that standing lamp, and you can put one in your bedroom and you can have one somewhere in your
Oh,
living room
cool.
kitchen area.
I like that. Wow. All right.
That's your desk lamp. I like that. It matches the color scheme you have going on inside your home. Can you show me that
Hmm.
white and gold color scheme about your kitchen and living room?
Yeah.
Don't get too close so I can see the whole frame. There you go. So you kind of have like an off-white eggshell couch. You've
Exactly.
got the decorative sort of paintings on your wall there. White bookshelf. Show me the desk. And you have, okay, the TV's there. It looks like you have another painting that you can hang. And then you have the white desk and the other ornament on the wall that looks like it's a bit of a shelf, a decorative shelf.
Also over here.
Ah, smooth. There you go. So now the desk lamp actually matches the color scheme of the entire front
Exactly. I
side of the
like that.
wall.
Yeah.
That's smooth, bro. What man do you know is putting this level of aesthetic taste into where they live?
Mm. None, man. Girls do this type of stuff.
It's a differentiator, you know what I'm saying? It's
Exactly.
sometimes it's the little accents that make the difference.
Exactly.
Okay,
Perfect.
cool. Now let's talk through what we're gonna do. I think, how are you feeling about the idea of using the LED strip light under that island?
Yo, I love that idea, man.
Okay. What about the second one? Pan the camera left.
I don't
The
really know about the
main
second one.
okay, let's think about this in two ways, Gurinder. So you want to hang back there so I can see the entire frame of the living room. So there's two ways I want you to think about it. One is you're going to be taking content creation seriously. So the subject of that content is going to be you, but then the background of the content is basically going to be that living area, right? The couch, the
Hmm.
cocktail table, the stuff on the wall behind you, the bookshelf, right?
Hmm.
So that's where you want to maximize and concentrate the ambient, the glow lights, as well as the studio lights. Now, where do you think the second LED light strip could be placed to give it a nice touch?
Maybe like if you see my finger there, maybe it is surrounding the couch, so the light's coming from the couch, and
Hmm.
then go all the way up on the bookshelf.
Okay, I see the vision there. Okay, so basically you want to outline the couch and the bookshelf with a glow light.
Exactly. Yeah.
I like that. Now let's walk over toward the couch. Where's your nearest outlet toward that couch?
I have one over here, and I have one behind the bookshelf.
One in both. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
25 feet LED strip.
Yeah, more than enough. Absolutely.
Okay, so show me
Too
the
much
outlet right
room.
there near you.
Um, right there.
Boom, boom. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, Grinder.
Mm,
You're gonna plug it in there, and
mm.
as long as you have a charger head that plugs into the wall, you can connect the USB right into that.
Oh, it comes with a charger, actually.
Does it?
Yeah, bro. Adapter included.
Smooth. Okay, that's what's up. So you're gonna plug that into the wall over there by the couch. Now
Okay.
head back to that area so I can show you about placement. Okay, so you're gonna plug it into the wall
Hmm.
and then back the frame out a little bit so I can see the full couch. What I want you to do is run that glow strip directly above the couch and then down, and then run it to at the baseboard to meet the bookshelf and actually put that adhesion right on the bookshelf, run it straight up to the top of the bookshelf, and then finish it off somewhere on top of the bookshelf or on the
Yeah.
other side, however long the light strip ends up
Like,
being.
oh, that'd be cool. Both sides. Oh, that'll be dope, actually.
You know what I'm saying?
I would prefer that. Yeah.
That'll be
It's
smooth.
long enough. It's long, for sure, long enough.
Absolutely. Now, the last thing is this. Where are we putting the floor lamp?
Right here, I guess.
Okay. So you're gonna have the lamp there in between the kitchen counter and the couch.
Exactly.
I like it. So you're gonna have a lot of concentrated studio light on that side of the house as well as ambient and glow lighting. So you're gonna have a full
Exactly.
color
Yeah.
spectrum, dude. You could strobe it out. You could just have the smooth fade going on from your
Hmm.
bulb lights. You can also make the light strips change colors automatically as well. So like
Oh.
imagine you sitting at your desk shooting a video talking about high level marketing for your prospects and clients, but
Hmm.
behind you is just constantly smoothly changing light colors, right?
Oh,
It
that'd be
helps
cool.
keep
Yeah.
the viewer of the content engaged as you're just, spitting high level game and business acumen like you do.